Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest. First pitch coming your way next. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. Up and in, and we are underway in game one of the series. Line drive, calls it in, and there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brent Rooker.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Tosses across the first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Rooker, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2017. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lifted in the air, right field. Moniak gets under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. Liner, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo, Butler. They got it for out number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one fouled off. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Newman at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Man at second. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. No score. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. Anderson back to work. Fouled off left side. Anderson, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He's got it. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
One at second, and that's 2. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Mickey Moniak in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And there's a strike.
You know, these A's, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Adele makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Johnny Pareda up next for the A's.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Zach Geloff.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fly ball to right. Moniak. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 0 for 1 so far. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Moniak snags it on the run. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Joe Adele. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground, could be two. In there safely.
No, he's safe.
First and second, no outs. Shonwell getting ready to hit right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs here in game one of this three-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. On the ground to third. Here's Geloff for one. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion.
Back in Anaheim as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Foul ball there.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Moniak makes the catch, and there's one down. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here is Lawrence Butler. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Butler, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive. Dive in, makes the grab.
This opportunity was once in another time.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And now, Tyler Soderstrom.
0-1's the count.
He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So one hit. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one wrapped foul. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here is Darno. In there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. So here's Brown at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now, Johnny Pareda, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mickey Moniak.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Hit on the ground to the right side. Soderstrom takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Athletics definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias. Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Go ahead run on base. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Around third. Relay throw. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Rooker, the next to hit, 1 for 2. On the ground. Throws across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Kevin Newman. That's through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the batter now, Nolan Schanuel. And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A's leading by a run. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Grounder might be 2. Senzel to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Base hit center field. Coming home. Here comes the throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Darno in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. Angels 2 and the A's 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. Digging in, Nick Senzel. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Quijada getting loose out there. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. Seth Brown will hit next. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Pete Crow Armstrong.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Quijada. 25th appearance of the year for him. Jose Iglesias getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Base hit into right center. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Brent Rooker outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The A's looking to add another. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2
I
is
think the
count.
key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. And that
0-1.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. And a rope into center field, base hit. So back to the top of the order. And here comes Mark. So they turn things. Over to the righty, Phil Maton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. And a ground ball to first. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Quijada back to work. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Darno on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Soderstrom, batting with one down, takes a strike. Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Outside low, and the count is filled up. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding.
New pitcher now, Hans Kraus.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Senzel in now, takes ball one off the plate.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Soderstrom at second. Senzel over at first with one away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1-1's the count.
Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. So they're all loaded up.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Zach Geloff, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses. And he hits a ground ball right side. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. A's threaten but leave them loaded as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back in Anaheim, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Butler. 1 away. So in.
Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. That's ball 4.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A shot to the opposite field. His 12th of the season. It's 7-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Manager out of the dugout. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Still only one out here in the inning. Lifted in the air out to left. Ward makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next, the A's.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Nick Senzel. Rip towards third. On to first. And that is that. 3 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and nobody left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 7 and the Angels 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That clips the corner.
3 out.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Nope, that's a
and
ball.
that is downstairs. And 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all, then I drove off.